You may or you may not know, I'm currently on a sabbatical. A year-long sabbatical is the plan, and I've already been on my sabbatical for over 8 months. It's actually closer to 9 months than it is to 8 months. And so I've been on this journey for a bit. It's a sabbatical, it's an adult gap year. It's definitely a career break. I quit my job to take this time off. It's a mini retirement. I'm referring to it, or I'm seeing it as a whole lot of things. And so I just wanted to chat a little bit about it, and I wanted to throw in, or I would like to also throw in some finance talk. I love numbers. I am actually an accountant. I'm a CPA. Most of my work though has been more finance than accounting, so more finance. Talking about the numbers, financial planning and analysis, so an fp&a, business partnering, budgeting, forecasting, that kind of thing is what I absolutely love. What I do or did for work before this year, and honestly I'm actually open to going back to it as well, because I was having a lot of fun with it. While I was having a lot of fun with it, I also felt like it was time, or it was time for something different. And typically when I have that itch or that feeling that it's time for something different, what I typically would have done is start to look for a new job, to switch things up if I'm feeling like I need to work with new people, or I need to work on a different organization, see a different kind of numbers, learn a different kind of business. But instead of that, I paused and I thought about it, and the idea for this sabbatical came to me around February of last year, and by middle of May I had quit my job and I had started a sabbatical. And the only reason I was able to do that in such a short period of time, what is that, like 3 months, like decide to take a sabbatical, a year-long sabbatical, and actually quit my job, is because I had been thinking about finances in a different way already. I've been thinking about the idea of financial freedom. It's not new, it's not unique. You may have heard of it, and if you've not, I'm happy to be introducing you to it. Just the concept of being financially independent, financially free. That's just something I've been exploring for at least 5 years now. And so when the idea came to me, this is right up my alley, using money to buy freedom, using money to buy something different for a change, because typically in the world that we are steeped in, the world that we're used to, the air we breathe, the water, like the norm is when you earn money, you use it. You buy a bigger house, you buy a better car, you show it off, you buy the fancy things, the watches, the flashy stuff, the designer stuff, the picket fence. There's the whole keeping up with the Joneses. There's how will people know how you're doing if you don't buy things that are showing how you're doing? And that typically digs people into debt, bills, and owing the bank, owing the government, the bank, the credit card. I guess those could still be banks, but just being tied down by our things over time. We choose to buy those things, and then those things start to feel like a weight on us and keep us in the cycle of having to continue to fund them or to work to survive. It's a cycle, and that's something that I just started to think about and wondering if there was another way, and exploring. And so I just wanted to chat with you about that, kind of just drop the idea of buying something or other than things for a change. For me, only speaking for myself, things after I've bought my basic needs, things actually start to feel like they're cluttering my mind. I'm not exactly a minimalist, but I am very much an organizations. I'm not an organizations freak. I love organization, and when my space is full of stuff, my mind honestly starts to feel like cluttered as well. And so I need everything to have a place. I need to not have clutter, not have stuff everywhere. I like a visually pleasing space. And so after buying the basic needs, it's like what's next? And I think the topic of enough is another topic that I cannot discuss just sitting here on a Sunday. And honestly, I'm not at my best today. Since yesterday, I've kind of just been feeling, my sinuses have been just messed up, partly because of the manual AC in my room here, the kind of air it brings out, plus the fact that the blanket that I've been using here is so light, and so AC blanket plus, oh my god, lots of reasons, plus the weather here the past 2 days, going on 3 days, has been like rainy and just dull, and just adding to just my sinuses just feeling off. So what was I saying? I was talking about enough. Okay, yeah. So after buying the basic things, I was saying sometimes we as people, especially steeped in a steeped in consumerism, or like a consumerist society, consumerist world, where everything is being sold to us, everything is being marketed, more, better, upgrade. We need to, well, it is difficult to define what's enough, to say, hey, this is okay. My iPhone is still working. Yet, no, it's not the latest, but it's working. Like, so there is, and that's just one random example, but there's so many times we get caught up in keeping up, in just going with the flow. This is the next thing to do, try the next thing, do more, buy more, expand, show off. I just got a promotion, I gotta show them, whoever them is. And so that's just a mindset that I have just been stepping out of, and like wanting to buy something different, to spend on something different, other than things, other than stuff, other than more. And one of those things just happens to be freedom, time freedom. And that's why when the idea of a sabbatical came to my mind, it was right up my alley. Time freedom, buying myself time freedom for a year, buying myself space, breathing room, perspective, rest. What a gift. What a gift. But I'm only able to do something like this because, I mean, in life it's always about trade-offs. And so because some trade-offs have been made, because my mindset was already in the area of, hey, what if I could do something different? And so to be clear, everything I need, literally, the Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. Everything I've needed, I've had. And so there's definitely a whole lot of blessing, a whole lot of luck, a whole lot that is far beyond me, a whole lot of grace, provision. It's not all me, but we also play a factor in where our money goes, in where our time goes, in where our energy goes. And people say, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. I also say, show me your spend and I'll show you where your priorities are. I think we put money towards what we actually prioritize, and our calendars as well. Where did we spend our time? I think that also is very, very telling. And yeah, so on a rest day, on a Sunday, I'm just looking to talk to you about, yeah, buying something different for a change. And maybe it's not a year off work, maybe it's not quitting your job, and let's not go crazy here. For me, I think I already expressed, this whole sabbatical for me has felt very, very interesting. At the start of it, there was definitely the loneliness as to, I didn't personally know anyone who had done anything like this, so it's like, don't know who to like rub minds with, share ideas with, say, hey, how did it go for you? What was it like when you got back? What was it like when you left? Like just talk about it. So that I didn't have. And actually in the sabbatical itself, and I really believe lots more sabbatical content to come. I've kind of been holding back, but honestly it's been on my mind, so I'm gonna share it. It's the phase of life that I'm in. So yeah, it's been very interesting, the things I've learned, the places I've been. Again, lots of perspective, lots of realizations that I wouldn't have had if I just kept on doing the same thing. Lots of rest, lots of new ideas. Yeah, I still till now I don't have one moment where I've regretted being here and doing this. And so for you, I don't know who you are, I don't know where you're at in your life. I'm not saying sabbatical, I'm saying I'm just sharing the idea of the fact that I've been exploring what else I can buy other than things, and freedom of some sort. Maybe it's not a year-long sabbatical, maybe it's a weekend, maybe it's a breathing room, maybe it's hiring someone to do something like your worst task. You don't like doing, I don't know, what task in your house, maybe house deep cleaning, maybe there's something you don't like doing, maybe it's hiring someone to do that, maybe it's a week off, maybe it's a vacation, 1 week a year, it could be a small thing, maybe it's hiring a babysitter to watch your kids while you have 2 hours off, to think, to get perspective, to make space, to step away. There is I think I'm still gonna talk a whole lot more about this, like what this really means, like practically, the savings and investing of it, the my emergency fund, having an emergency fund, like so I'm not saying quit your job, I'm not even necessarily giving any advice, I'm just having a conversation and introducing you to another way to think about what you can buy with money, what you can do with your time, with your life. The idea that we work to support life, not live to work. And that it's possible. I'm out here doing it. I'm out here doing it. I'm out here sabbaticaling. And what a gift it has been. What a gift it still is, every day, every moment. And yeah, I am starting to, I'm kind of at the stage of my sabbatical, still enjoying it, still in it, still lots of new realizations have come to me in the past month or so, just about me and about a whole lot. And I don't think I would have reached these realizations without making this space. And wait, where was I going? Yeah, so lots still happening. Oh yeah, I think I was trying to say there's definitely the faith element to all of this, with not knowing where I'll be, like where I'll land after the dust settles with all of this. But I'm excited to, just as excited as I was to embark on it, I'm excited to see where I go next, what I do next. I'm also wondering, I'm also curious, I'm also excited, so we'll see. And yeah, that's what's on my mind today on this day of rest. I hope you're getting some rest. Rest is not something you have to earn or deserve. We're made to be human beings and not human doings. And so yeah, I hope you're getting to just be. And yeah, that is what's on my mind today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like this video if you like this video. Share it with someone who you think will enjoy this topic, this content. And yeah, come along. I have been posting a video every day since January 3rd. We are in February, whatever this is, 8th or so. And so yeah, come along, check out my other videos, check out my playlist to see if there's a theme in there that you enjoy. And I'll see you very soon.